So today we're going to do a video on finding some text patterns in a given text string. So we have multiple methods of doing that in Python. So the one that we will use today would be using regex. So this is the pattern that we were looking for in this text string. Okay, so as I said, we'll be using regex. So in regex, we have a module which is called RE. So we will import RE, and simply next thing that we will do, we will run a loop through these patterns. So we'll say for patterns in patterns, and we will check whether the pattern, which is these three words, exists in this text or not. So the simple process is we're running the loop and we're going through each one of the pattern in the text. So as I said, we have RE module in Python that we can use, and that RE module has lots of functions that we can use. One of the functions that we are going to use is search function. So let's use it. So we can say if re dot search, and in search for function it takes two parameters. One is the pattern, right? One is the pattern, and the other one is the text. So we will write text, a second element, and we will print a message if it finds the text that match found. Okay, let's correct this typing error. So else we can say print match not found. Okay, so let's run it and see the result. So see, we have two match found. As you can see, we have this in this string, and we have the as well in this string. So two matches found. So we have two messages saying match found, and one message saying not found. We can do another thing. So we can get those patterns that have been matched, and we can store them in a list as well. Let's do that. So what we can do, we can create a new list. Let's call it list, and let's say that's equals to an empty list. So rather than printing this message, what we can do, we can add that pattern into a list. So we can say list, if the message found, list dot append. It's the built-in function again. Okay, and we can say what we want to append. We want to append the pattern that is matched. Okay, and what we can do in else case, we're not going to do anything. We can get rid of that as well. So now at the end of this loop, we will have a list of those patterns that has been matched. What we can do, we can simply print that to test it. So what we will do, we will type in list, and let's run this cell again. So see, now we have a list of those patterns that have been matched. So this function, this RE module has got lots of functions. We have search function and we have find all function as well. So let's run it and see. We're still getting the same result. So search and find all are almost the same thing. We have another function which is called match function. There's slight difference between match and other two that we have discussed so far. So what match does is just found the first, just match it with the first element. If the pattern that we're looking for is found on the first index at the start, it will return true, otherwise will return false. As you can see, all the patterns that we're looking for aren't at the start of the list, so we got an empty list. Let's include one more pattern in there, and that pattern would be find. So let's see if I say find, and now let's see what it returns. It will return find, because find is a pattern that is at the start of the list here. So this is a string that we have, and because find was at the start, so that's why it returned true. If it didn't find the pattern at the start, match would return false. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching my video, and please do subscribe to my channel.